Every year, over 500 million football boots hit the global market, driving a ruthless $19 billion empire. They are marketed as aerodynamic masterpieces, weapons of speed weighing less than 200 grams. But what if I told you that the boot you just bought for $300 is a complete lie? What if the boots worn by Mbappe, Neymar, or Messi share absolutely nothing with yours except for the paint job? Welcome to the darkest secret in modern sports engineering. Today, we are bypassing the flashy marketing campaigns. From the automated mega factories mass-producing cheap synthetic plastic for the public, to a highly secretive, heavily guarded village in Italy where multi-million-dollar feet get their real weapons. We're breaking down the physics, the contract blackmail, and the optical illusion that turns your favorite player into a walking billboard. In the early 1900s, football boots weren't sports gear, they were literal armor. Thick, brutal work boots made of hardened leather. They weighed a crushing 500 grams dry. If it rained, they absorbed water like a sponge, doubling in weight to a full kilogram. The turning point happened in a small laundry room in Germany, sparked by a bitter family feud between Adolf and Rudolf Dassler. Their fierce rivalry split them apart in private, changed sports forever. Adidas and Puma. And then came July 4th, 1954, the World Cup final. The legendary, undefeated Hungarian team was destroying everyone. On finals day, a torrential downpour turned the pitch into a literal swamp. The Hungarians were slipping and losing their balance. But Adidas had a secret weapon. For the first time, Adi Dassler equipped the German team with revolutionary screw-in, removable studs. As the mud deepened, the Germans simply screwed in longer studs, gaining flawless traction while Hungary collapsed. Germany won the World Cup, not just because of tactics, but because of a massive manufacturing breakthrough. That single match proved to the world that whoever controls boot technology ultimately controls the sport. Fast forward to today, and natural leather is dead. Major corporations have abandoned natural materials by nearly 90%. Today's mass-market boot is a triumph of pure chemical engineering, built heavily in 3 distinct layers. First, the base. It's made of TPU, a hyper-engineered plastic with the flexibility of rubber but the strength of steel. Next is the upper skin. Machines utilize ultra-fine polyester threads, knitted by supercomputers into a single seamless piece. Finally, it's coated in micro-thin silicone. This makes the boot entirely hydrophobic, completely repelling water. But how do these raw chemicals become a shoe? It starts with biomechanical engineers tracking foot movement on 3D software. Computer-guided lasers slice through synthetic rolls with micrometric precision to prevent any manufacturing waste. Robotic arms grab the flat fabric, pulling it over a rigid foot mold under immense tension, blasting it with heat to lock its shape. Simultaneously, giant injection molds blast liquid TPU at over 200 degrees Celsius into steel plates to create the sole. Then comes the ultimate union. A hydraulic press slams the sole and upper together with an absolute 5 tons of force. The assembly line finishes. The commercial shoe is boxed, shipped, and sold to you for hundreds of dollars. But this is exactly where the commercial journey ends, and the real deception begins. If you think the boots pressed by the millions are what elite players wear, you are a victim of a massive marketing ploy. Welcome to Montebelluna, a small, unassuming town in Italy. Hidden away, this is the ultra-secret artisan workshop for elite players. When a superstar like Messi or Ronaldo signs a contract, they fly out to have their feet scanned in 3D and cast in plaster. Every millimeter is mapped out. Craftsmen hand-make their boots from scratch using ultra-premium, expensive natural leathers. But here is the real genius and dishonesty of the industry, the optical illusion. say a player loves a model from 2018, but it's 2026 and their sponsor needs to market a brand new plastic boot to kids worldwide. What do? They custom build the old boot out of leather. Then, they literally print the colors and textures of the new shoe onto the outside. To the high-definition TV cameras and millions of fans watching, it looks like the star is playing in the latest retail model. In reality, underneath the clever paint job, it is a completely different, highly customized vintage weapon. Why go through all this trouble? Because corporate greed overrides player comfort. Young stars are routinely forced into ironclad contracts. They are pressured to wear the newest models for marketing, even if those specific synthetic materials cause them agonizing pain. So, let's answer the ultimate question. Will buying the most expensive, celebrity-endorsed boot make you a better player? The shocking truth from inside the industry is an absolute no. The actual manufacturing cost of that $300 shoe is often less than $15. Even flashy slogans like made from recycled ocean plastics are often just brilliant greenwashing campaigns to sell cheap synthetics at luxury prices. The smart alternative? Look past the marketing trap. Mid-range football boots frequently offer the exact same durability and protection without forcing you to pay the celebrity advertising tax. The skills are in your feet, not the plastic wrapped around them. Now, it's your turn. Were you shocked to learn about the optical illusions printed on the boots of the world's greatest players? Drop your thoughts below. If you want to keep uncovering hidden corporate secrets behind major industries, hit that like button and subscribe. Thanks for watching Inside the Factory, and we'll see you in the next investigation.